All right, Falby. We've seen a lot of paintball today, but you know what I'd really like to see? Some women. How about some WNXL live coverage today?
Yeah, we saw some great games yesterday. We're coming back to them now. We're deep into the playoffs. Frankly, this is some of the best paintball I've watched this week. I've seen some really exciting games. Some of these games came down to the wire yesterday, and really the best teams. Honestly, though, probably the biggest surprise here might be Belladonna, and I say that with no dismissiveness. I didn't know anything about them coming into the event, so seeing them this deep in the playoffs is great. And they're up against some really good WNXL teams. So we got Dallas Vibe versus Femmes Fatale.
Linda Baird in the live chat says, "Let's go Dallas Vibe." Hey Todd, rooting for Canadian girl number 18, Corinne Baird.
Vibe on our left, Femmes on our right. Wow, a triple home.
Oh no, we lose one of our Femmes off the break.
Same thing. Dallas Vibe actually triples up the home on the break and lose a player because of it.
Well, if a bunker is good, let's monopolize on it. And not only that, they took another Femme player out. We are now down to 3 Femmes on the field.
So 3 on 4. Dallas Vibe getting in that snake insert bunker, and they got the snake tower. Dorito side can. Walking off from that snake insert, that's a big loss for the Vibe team.
Femmes now moving up to the juice box and moving into what looks like the snake. Took a long way to get there, but they got there.
Vibe makes a bump up to D2.
Wow. Crawling all the way up.
Great movement.
That's number 18.
That's Montoya? I'm going to butcher her name. In any case, great move by number 19 up into the snake, the other team snake. She's going to bounce over to the snake mini wall here in a second. Oh, she's going to be thinking about going the inside crawl. She's a little bit wary that there might be a Femme Fatale waiting for her in that snake mini wall 1. There is not. This home player doesn't know she's in danger, but she's in a lot of danger here. I think she's picked up on the fact that Femmes are in her side of the snake. Oh, we have a new friend. Hello again.
Hello, good morning.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, everyone. I'm Allie.
Allie's back.
I'm back.
And you get a free water for joining us in the booth.
One of the perks. You get splatter and water.
They throw bread and water at us commentators. All right, this is the beginning of the match, Vibe versus Femmes. Who's your pick? Go on record.
Matt, I can't be biased.
Oh, you can.
I can't.
You're just hiding it well.
I have friends on both teams.
Femmes lose their player that was on the Femmes lose their player that was on the Dallas side of the field. That's a big loss. So now we just have that, the Dorito 3 over there for Femmes.
So that looks like it's Lawrence Linus that's in the home for Dallas Vibe, and she just got 2 crucial kills.
Nice move, and she's into that D50. Vibe has been doing a good job just kind of locking down the field, but it's starting to fall apart for them. And she's going to get surrounded and blown up. So Vibe is going to take this one. Vibe really played kind of a back on their heels game this game, but they locked it down and did a really good job picking up bodies.
Vibe, they're very good at playing the pocket and then capitalizing.
And that's exactly what they did there.
Yep.
Vibe actually tripled up the home on the breakout, which is
interesting.
I have not seen that all week. The bad news is they lost one of those players immediately.
Okay.
Because you can't really hide 3 players behind that home bunker.
not that home bunker.
No.
Maybe if you had 3 alleys, because I'm so short.
We folk. So here's a replay of the breakout. That's the Femme Fatale's breakout. It's a fairly standard breakout. They did immediately get that kill over there on Vibe's side. Now with an in-between shot. So, anyways, good breakout for Femmes because they immediately got him a kill. They just couldn't finish off that game. All right, Belladonna versus Destiny. Destiny's a very well-known team. Matter of fact, they're a huge franchise in the entire sport. Belladonna, I know a bit less about. Do you have any insider info you want to give us?
Belladonna, I believe they're a team from Germany.
Yep.
And very good players as far as they love to get in gunfights.
Here we go. Belladonna on the right, Destiny on the left.
Well, we lose one for Belladonna.
Yep. Destiny with a clean breakout. Destiny making their secondary bump into the D2. Looks like she's clean. And the juice box. No, I'm sorry, the tower. So they took the Dorito tower. They've got home. They've got Snakeside Can and the juice box. Maybe D2. I'm also short.
You know what? It's hard to see with these big bunkers on the other side of the field.
And the other thing that we contend with occasionally is lots of pro media lining up, taking pictures, and they're often kind of blocking our line of sight. They're doing a good job. I'm not complaining.
Oh, yeah, so it looks like Destiny is in the Dorito Tower right now.
Do you know the number of photographers like doubles on this field whenever the WNXL takes the field?
I love it.
You guys get...
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so game has slowed down a little bit. Belladonna's kind of hugging that back line. Now they make a move up in the snake insert. Looks like Destiny counting with a move up the middle. We've kind of entered that midpoint of the match where things slow down a little bit. So this juice box for Destiny is vital at stopping another movement up the snake. She doesn't have the greatest shot because the Belladonna player can drop and crawl.
Oh, and looks like she's making her way into the snake now.
There you go. Destiny player into the snake. We're calling it the snake wall 2. I'm sure there's a more complicated name for it in team speak, but... All right, so Destiny still in that can on the snake side. They're in the snake mini wall 2. They're up there at Dorito 2. They're doing a good job starting to press that field. They're also up in the middle in that middle wedge. I'll say Dorito side wedge.
Yep, the Dorito side wedge.
So player walking off for Belladonna, although they're doing a good job pushing up the snake now.
Do we still have 5 alive for Destiny?
I believe so. No, I think Belladonnas have lost 2. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, as we say that, Destiny player walking off from Dorito side. I believe there's going to be 2 players walking off from Dorito side.
Ooh, that was the commentator's curse right there.
Yeah, we did it.
I am sorry, Destiny.
We're sorry.
Sorry.
That's on us. Tower dropping for Belladonnas. They really just, and now they're snake. Just the Dorito 3 alive. Trades with one of the Blanco sisters on the snake side. That might be it for Belladonnas. Their Dorito player taking a walk.
Bodies were just like walking off the field, Matt, like on both sides.
Yeah, it got real messy there at the end. I believe that's it. Is that correct? That's it for Belladonnas?
That's it for Belladonnas.
All right.
And then we have Haley Leva in the Snakeside can. Back line, just trying to figure it out.
Yeah, Belladonna towels it out. I don't think Destiny was milking the clock there. I think they just weren't aware of the kill situation.
Exactly.
So they're being a little cautious. All right, well, we're going to go back to our other match, which is going to be Femmes Fatale versus Dallas 5. You going to have a pick on this one?
I told you.
Stay neutral. She's the Switzerland of this commentary booth.
I told you, I am Switzerland.
All right, we're going to have a chance to look back at that previous game. Here's the breakout. Good, clean breakout. A little bit of a pocket play. They didn't push too hard. They didn't try to make it out to the Dorito sides, but 5 alive. Belladonna's doubling up the home. Oh, that's rough.
Yep.
So their player obviously going to that snake tower and really didn't get very far. All right, here we go. Femmes versus Dallas 5. Vibe on the right, Femmes on the left. Oh, and a Femme player immediately. Oh, no, that's a pod runner going off the field.
I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that was fast.
That was fast.
There is a two Femmes player walking off, though, from the middle of the field. Good push up the snake. That Femme player is going to have to do a lot of damage from that snake quick to make up for these lost bodies.
All right, so we have 2 on Dallas 5 walking off. So it is 3v3.
This is a big match right now.
Yep.
Femmes have to win this close-up gunfight on the snake side. She's going to choose to launch. All right, down body situation. I'm not sure I love that trade because that's going to put her team even further in the hole. I know it's important to get the snake players out, but when your team is down in bodies, that's maybe not the best time to trade. I think I would have stayed there and just tried to win that gunfight. I'm not good enough to play in this division, but that's what I would have done if, by some mistake, a team let me play with them.
by some mistake.
Yeah, clerical error. Here we go. Good movement back into that snake brick. Maybe take a look on the inside, see if she can pick up a cheap kill. I think we just have a Vibe player in that can. Let's see.
Yep.
No, we have D2 for Vibe also. I'm not sure anybody else is aware of it. This may be a one-on-one at the moment.
Oh, no, I think it's actually Femmes. Femmes and Femmes on both sides. I want to stay kind of quiet because...
Has there been conversation about that players can hear the commentators?
Oh, yeah, there was a vibe. Sometimes I do hear.
Really?
Yeah. But it's usually like when there's like a bang play on the snake side and then everything gets excited.
Yeah. But at normal talking voice, I just want to make sure. At normal talking voice, we're not giving it away.
We're good.
Okay.
We're good over here in the commentator realm. Oh, look at these little pod runners coming on the field.
The next generation of pod runners. Look at the monkey runner.
With the monkey. I love it.
Oh, my God. Is she wearing the mask so the other teams can't identify her stealing pods? That's very clever.
Very, very clever.
I have this theory of pods and paintball. Paintball and pods is like this little window of socialism. No one owns a pod. You may buy a pod, but once it enters the ecosystem of paintball...
Oh, it goes around and around.
It works around from team to team to team. No man truly owns a pod. They're merely holding... It doesn't
even matter if you put your team stickers on it.
You're merely holding it for the next player. All right, here we go. Belladonna's versus Destiny. Belladonna on the left. They're down by 1 point. Lots of clock left. Good wide breakout by Belladonna's. They're out to that D1. 5 alive, both teams. Push up the middle by Belladonna's. They take that Dorito side tower. Oh, first player walking off for Destiny from the home. So 5-on-4 advantage, Belladonna's. Neither team really pushing the snake. Not even really in a great position to get into the snake.
Oh. Destiny walking off. And we have another Destiny player walking off from the Dorito side.
It's falling apart a little bit for Destiny.
However, Destiny, they're making a move up the center.
Yeah. Doesn't work out. This is falling apart very quickly for Destiny. Are you allowed to play in 2 divisions? So I see a Blanca sister. I saw a Blanca sister playing a match ago in one of the men's divisions, or the open division. So you're allowed playing both WNXL at the same time as an NXL.
As an NXL, correct.
That's cool.
Yep, that's what I did this event as well. Belladonna's storming
finish it out.
Yep.
So who'd you play with besides the High Rollers?
Another High Rollers.
Oh, a men's High Roller. Okay.
Yep.
And how did that go?
We made it into the first round of playoffs and then got knocked out, unfortunately.
I still think that's a good weekend.
It is a good weekend.
Yeah.
We expected a lot more, though, but...
You always do.
Yeah. And actually, speaking of other women playing in different divisions, I was just watching Taylor Hofer and Jen Folk playing in a match just now.
Yeah?
Yeah, I believe it was quarterfinals.
At this point on a Sunday. And by the way, this is later in the playoffs than you might think at home because they push some of the playoff games to Saturday.
Yes.
Normally at this point, this early Sunday morning, we're really early in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Not today. All right, Vibe and Femmes locked up, 1-1, 10 minutes on the clock. Vibe coming from the left, Femmes on the right. Can I give a shout out and say I like the Vibe jerseys?
I do like the Vibe jerseys.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. Ooh, a little bit of a rough landing.
Yeah, but she made it.
No, the ref's going to pull her.
Oh.
Yeah. All that rib damage for nothing. All right, so Vibe up by a body. Oh, good movement. Femmes immediately fill back into the snake.
Oh, but I'm pretty sure that Vibe picked up that.
Well, if they didn't before, they will now because they got a ref going in to check.
Look at the ref coming in, diving into the snake also.
Actually, he's doing a good job not giving away her position, although now they've picked up on it. They had to have seen the ref because she did not engage in a gunfight at all.
Yep. So I do hear Vibe saying red alert, which typically means potential snake.
Yep. And Vibe is now into the snake too. I should say snake also. They're into the snake too. This is going to
And they are matched up.
Real tense here. Neither one knows the other one. It's so loud out there they may not hear each other's guns going off just a foot or two away.
Are they going to trade? Are they going to trade?
Does she know?
Does she know?
Oh. It's a trade. It's really hard to win those super, super close gunfights and not end up just trading. It's so rare I see one player get away with it without getting killed. All right. Vibe and Femmes matched up here in the snake.
All right. Nice fill with Tammy Adamson from the Femmes.
Yep.
Getting into the snake.
We have the Dorito side tower for Vibe, but it's looking the other way. It could put a little pressure on the snake, but it's looking Dorito side. You hear the plaintive cry of snake, snake, snake coming from the field.
Heary, heary.
And that Dorito tower player now is aware. She's having to play on the outside of the bunker. His big run through. Trade out with a 5 in the Femmes.
Another bang bang play.
Yeah. So now we have the Dorito tower hot for Vibe. I'm looking for Femmes players. Dorito 50 is also hot for Vibe. I think that might be at D2. Okay, so D2.
There was a D2.
Yeah, takes the D2. Is it a trade or clean? Uh-oh. There is a minor going up. I think it's for talking. I think the Femme Fatale player was complaining, walking off. I think she's gonna get a minor, and the team's gonna have to start down a point.
Yeah, they're gonna have to start down by 1.
There's a lot of penalties that I can apologize for and say, oh, hey, maybe I didn't know that hit was there, or I took an extra 2 steps to your coach. But man, talking penalties, I hate those
because you know what? The talking penalties, it's like
they're so preventable. There's no excuse. Yeah. Thank you to our sponsors who we are willing to talk about and not get penalized for it. That's called a segue. I'm learning to be a professional. So GI Sports, 724, Hormesis, Sup Air, Max. Any of those, who are you guys sponsored by?
We're sponsored by Dizana Sports, GI Sports, JT Paintball.
Excellent. Good brands.
And big shout out to Dilly Dilly Donuts.
Oh, have you got a Dilly Dilly Donut sponsorship?
Yes.
Oh, my God. How do I get in on that gravy train? Have you tried the Fruity Pebbles covered donuts?
My favorite.
Oh, my God. This is a net calorie positive weekend for me.
3 seconds.
There's a little bit of confusion. The refs are trying to sort out, make sure they got the call right. I have a coach coming over here going, hey, anybody want to talk to me?
10 seconds.
We're trying to listen in to the refs. All right, Destiny versus Belladonna.
A lot of people left in this match.
Yep.
1-1.
We got good wide spread by Destiny. First player walking off for Belladonna's from that back Dorito. You think this is the low-risk point? Both captains have given their teams low-risk game plans?
Yeah, because you know what? It's 0-0.
Essentially, yeah.
Essentially.
Yeah. I'm not good at the maths, but... No, your point is taken. It's essentially a 0-0 game.
Yeah. And there's plenty of paintball that could be played in this game.
Yep.
9 minutes and 46 seconds left.
All right, so Destiny and Belladonna look like they're happy to just kind of settle in their guns, try to get the other team to make a mistake. Destiny makes a slight bump sideways out to that can on the Dorito side.
Destiny into the snake now.
Reverses into the snake. Good move. Good move. That's one of the Blanco sisters into the snake now for Destiny. Is it just 2? I feel like there's like 10 Blanco sisters. I see them everywhere.
You know what? There's 3 Blanco sisters, and
oh, there's 3. Yeah.
there's actually a smaller Blanco sister.
There's a mini Blanco in waiting.
There's a mini Blanco. She actually plays paintball as well with the youth division.
There's gonna have to be some kind of arms control treaty for how many Blancos you can stockpile on your team.
Pretty soon they can start The Blanco team.
Yes, yeah, their own team. All right, Destiny on the left, Belladonna on the right. Belladonna responding with a move into the snake, up to that snake wall too. She does a really good job not bumping the bunker,
Yes.
and giving away her position. That's Finnert, number 25 for Belladonna. Belladonna player walking from that Dorito side tower, though. More importantly, I might be getting a whiff of barbecue reaching us.
Oh, yeah, I just got
You
that.
smell it?
Yeah, they're sorting up the brisket.
Cancel the webcast. We're out.
We're out.
Blanco coming over the top in that snake true. I think it works. She takes the tower. Let's get two more Belladonnas walking off. This is falling apart. Might be time to towel for Belladonnas. Finnert is probably about to get bunkered. Or she's going to do the bunkering. Oh, I like this. I thought she was going to do the inside crawl.
Oh,
She, so, Belladonna's
a
coach...
little extra right there.
Belladonna's coach towels out there. Honestly, if he'd waited an extra 5 seconds, he didn't know this. He doesn't know what's going on in Finner's brain. But she made an attempt there that could have maybe swung the game around. I am not complaining. Honestly, if I was the Belladonna coach, I would have toweled out too.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
But that was great work of, I believe it was Tata Blanco from Destiny and Snake.
Yeah.
She got some crucial kills on that point.
And her presence and what she did there is what pushed the Belladonna coach into having
Absolutely.
to towel out of that. I like Finnert's decision making though. You know you're down on bodies. You know there's a chance. Go try to do it. And I think she might have. She's probably going to get 2 kills there and die in the process. But that would have been a good trade. Anyways, okay. Dallas 5 versus Femmes. Dallas up by a point. We got 7.5 on the clock. Crazy breakout. Nope. Ooh. Okay. Femmes go to the corner. Go to the snake corner. We're not seeing that a lot from any team.
No, we're not.
Have you had to play that snake corner bunker yet?
Ooh, yes.
It's rough. All right, 5 alive for both teams. Belladonna's starting to make, Vibe starting to make their secondary bumps. We got a ref going in with intent in his eyes to check. No, he backs off.
You're safe for now.
But he's lurking. The refs are always lurking. They hunt based on movement. Their eyesight is not good. We got good move into the snake by Femmes. Oh, unfortunately, their attempt to fill from home to the can does not work. She's going to take a walk. So this Femme player in the snake is kind of on her own. She has no backup. She's a lone wolf. Oh, there we go. Juice box getting hot. That could give her a little bit of cover.
Yep, so that's Andrea Martinez in the juice box right now.
Well, let's see if she's still there in a second because ref's going in to check her. Nope, calling her
just
up.
Just rub. There we go.
You gave her the commentary blessing instead of the commentator's curse. Please teach me. Montano up there into the Snake 2 of Vibe. She's about to do some damage. She might have just blown up that tower. Femmes try to take that wedge on the Snake side, and it doesn't work. She dies out. So once again, number 18 really on her own here. She's got to make her own luck. She's in real danger of getting bunkered.
Oh.
She tries to transition over to the inside of the snake, and the God Bunker is just waiting for her.
I was about to say, I'm waiting for the towel for Femmes because that looked like what? We were on a 3-on-1.
Yeah.
Favor of 5?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, good work by number 18, Montano, there, but not enough. Too many of her teammates kind of died behind her.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she was doing a great job. It's just, what a shame. I think Dallas Vi was about to come bunker her. That would have been the right thing. You're up 3-on-1. You got a player in a real danger position on you. Send a body.
Yep, send a body.
Especially when you have guns backing you up that can cover that run. So, okay. Well, the monkey pod runner's back on the field. We got to get a shot of that.
30 seconds.
How much vision do you have out of that thing?
Oh.
10 seconds.
What do you think they're paying him? Like a piece of candy for each pod they bring back?
Wow, and they are fast.
They're pretty fast. All right, Belladonna's versus Destiny. Belladonna's down 1-2. Clock at 7.5. Destiny loses a player. So 5-on-4 advantage for Belladonna. Uh-oh. I see a minor. A minor went up over at that 50 on the Dorito side. Now there's minors flying everywhere.
No, there's majors.
And there's
majors flying everywhere.
There's flags flying in every single direction. Our drone is at risk. Belladonna player tries to make a run through. I don't know what just happened. There were so many flags in the air. I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, so we're going to have to find out, was that a one major and refs?
You know, as a player, occasionally you see a major go up that's an accident. The ref grabs the wrong flag out of his pocket, but I know there were so many flags. Destiny player going down the sideline. Looks like she's going to be able to walk it in and hit the buzzer. Mikhail, our ultimate ref. Hopefully he can give me some answers on what the heck just happened. So he's probably going to get a check-in from his head ref. So you know this, but I'm going to tell the audience at home this. This reffing crew likes to throw flags to support other flags. What I mean by that is if you're reffing next to me and you throw a flag, I should do the same thing. I should throw the same colored flag. It helps the team that's benefiting from that flag to see that the flag happened. Because occasionally a ref doesn't get a good throw and it goes 5 feet in the air. But it can cause some confusion because, like in that situation, you have so many flags going in the air. I don't know which ones are just, hey, I'm supporting my other ref by throwing, or it was a fresh penalty. I don't know what the heck just happened. So we're having a conversation over here.
10 seconds.
Well, we'll know when they take the field and one team is playing with only 3 bodies or something. All right, Vibe in a good position here. 3-1, 5, almost 6 on the clock.
Game on.
Femmes aggressive. What are you seeing over there?
Femmes in the snake. Looks like that's Roxy from the Femmes taking the snake.
Taking it early. Vibe player taking the walk from the snake insert bunker. That's going to help Roxy. Vibe refills that snake 1 wall. What is Roxy hunting over there? The Dorito or the can? I think she might have been hunting the can.
Yep. Oh, no, it's the tall temple.
Okay.
On the Dorito side, yep. That bunker, you can easily get pitched out.
And you made the call. You made exactly that call, and that's exactly what just happened. Oh, it's kind of like you know a thing or two about paintball.
You know.
Maybe.
Play it once in a while.
Maybe. Kind of a side hobby. All right, so Femmes in great position here. Is that the baby Dorito being played by the Femmes?
Yes, it is.
That is a first. You were watching a first on this field.
Triple the home. Baby Dorito.
Yeah. This is crazy. All rules are off.
I love it.
Total anarchy here.
This is playoff paintball right here.
Breaking all the rules. All right.
We're breaking the rules today. It's wild.
I'm proud to be part of it.
Here on the Lone Wolf paintball field.
Yes.
Come join in.
She's going to blow up the tower. Great wrap and shoot. Vibe player in a lot of trouble here. She doesn't know it, but she's probably about to get bunkered. Not necessary. Roxy just wins the gunfight. Is this kind of her normal MO? She was very kind of slow and methodical, which was great.
She is a very slow, methodical player. I'm not saying she's very slow, but
no. It wasn't
she's very methodical. Let me start with that first. She's very methodical, slow.
Great game by her.
Yes.
I think she's still alive behind that insert bunker.
I believe, yep.
Yeah. So let's get in some Roxy talk here. Yeah, so when we say slow, I don't mean it was so slow that it cost
like literally slow.
Yeah, and there's no the clock wasn't a real issue at that point, so that's fine. But she was just really good methodical play moving down that snake. She didn't make mistakes. I see a lot of players kind of throw their body away.
And they just want to get down the snake. They just think, oh, I get down the snake. That's all I got to do.
I want to bunker this person in front of me, which is great. But then they overrun the bunker and they just die anyways. Yeah. It doesn't even matter if they shot the player clean because they just run into another gun. But yeah, Roxy did a great job there.
She definitely did. Yeah. What did she get? A 4-pack on that one?
No, I don't think she got the home. And I think there's another player that died on the run. I'm not at least a 3, maybe
at least a 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Roxy, if you're listening to this later, I tried to give you more.
Was there 6 kills that game? I think she got 6 kills.
She got 6. All right, so 6 minutes, 36 seconds left. Destiny's up by 3. Belladonna. Or, I'm sorry, Destiny's up by 2.
Yeah. 3-1 over Belladonna.
Yep.
How much time we got? We got 6.5. Clock's starting to become a thing that Belladonna needs to pay attention to. Wow, look at that run.
And that's what.
Oh, no, she went too far. Oh, she's dejected. That's the Belladonna player. Did a great job getting into snake wall 1 and then tried to bump to snake wall 2 and then went a bunker too far.
So we have 3 players walking off for Belladonna right now.
It is falling apart. That is not what they need. All right. Yeah, Belladonna towels out for time reasons.
Smart towel.
I was just about to ask you, when you're on the field in that situation, if you're Destiny, you're up 3-1, you watch 3 players walk off, are you able to restrain yourself from trying to push the field and win it and like just slow down and lock the clock? Or is it just so hard to not immediately smell blood in the water and just go in the attack mode?
Oh, yeah. If I smell blood in the water, I'm going to go.
Yeah, you just ignore the game clock.
Yeah, like, why not?
Yeah.
Why not go for the win?
Tell the coach the scoreboard wasn't working at that moment, so he couldn't see it.
I couldn't see it, I swear. Actually, that's usually a problem with the girls. We're like, no, we couldn't see it.
Oh, yeah, I don't
we just
know.
wanted to go.
I thought I heard a teammate say, go, go, go. By the way, smartest move of the day I've seen so far is actually on your feet. You're still wearing your cleats casually on this field while I'm absolutely destroying a pair of shoes. That was a smart move.
Oh, yes, yes.
I'm at the point where most of these events, I literally just bring a pair of shoes I'm going to throw away and not go home with because they get destroyed.
Oh, they definitely do, especially when it rains.
We've been lucky, knock on any wood you can find. We had a little bit of rain last night after the playoffs ended. But Chicago and Philly, we've actually gotten dumped on.
Oh, yes.
All right. I'm not great with counting, but I think I see 3 players for Vibe. Four players?
No, it's actually 5.
Is there 5 in there?
5.
Okay. How about the Femmes?
Femmes, we have 5.
5. Okay, so we failed to do our job. I'm going to blame the guest. We did not go and figure out what the flag situation happened at the end of that point. Man, there were flags just flying everywhere, but teams must have been able to fulfill the bodies. All right. There's some very specific scouting information going on.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they're screaming that.
Go to Delta.
Are they instructing Mercedes to go to the Delta or screaming that she is going there? I'm assuming that they're like trying to reveal the game plan.
Let's see if Mercedes makes it to the Delta.
Well, I don't know what the Delta is. What is the Delta?
I'm assuming something on the Torito side.
Okay. Fair enough. So Femmes doubled up at home. Kind of a conservative breakout considering they're down a point and they got 3 on the clock. They need to be a little more aggressive. Good moving into the snake.
And that's Roxy again.
Is that Roxy again?
Snake.
Yep. If it works, keep doing it.
Delta.
Uh-oh. Oh, she crawled right into a gun. Where did that gun come from? Was it the tower? It must have been the Dallas 5 player in the tower. Well, there's an immediate fill-in behind her. Hopefully they don't make the same mistake.
So on this field, you always have to assume the snake is hot.
Yeah.
Snake is hot, no matter what.
You might as well just start calling that as soon as the buzzer goes off. Just like sprint into your first bunker, scream the snake is
Red
hot.
alert, snake is hot.
All right, I think is that Blue taking a walk for Vibe, number 41?
Yes.
Okay. And that might have been the last defender for Vibe. Femmes are going to walk in. They needed this. They need to tie this match
So,
up.
this is a game.
Yeah. Would you say the score is about to become 0-0?
We're at 0-0. If my calculations are correct right now.
We're going to feed it into the Comp Sports supercomputer. Femme Fatale walking off the field. I thought that was the player going for the buzzer. I guess I was wrong. She must have been shot. Oh, here we go. Oh, my God. How did I did not pick up on that Vibe player in the corner. I apologize. Now what do we got? I think it may be a no point. I absolutely didn't.
No, she was clean. The Vibe player was clean.
So was there a towel out?
No points.
Yes, they toweled it.
No, I think they just said no point.
Let's listen.
Listening carefully.
Let's listen.
That's a no point. Okay.
Okay, no point.
Wow.
So they traded.
Yeah, Dallas Vibe player in the corner went total stealth mode. Wasn't even aware. I thought they were just going to walk in and hit the buzzer.
30 seconds.
She
So-
trades and saves the point.
Unfortunately, you can't see like the snake corner.
You
She's
can't.
hiding. I can't.
You can't where you're standing.
Okay, so
'cause-
I'm blaming you,
but
Matt.
it's me.
I'm blaming you.
This one is on me. Now they're going to cancel my flight home as punishment. Blowing it. I'm blowing
10
it.
seconds.
All right, here we go. Belladonna really kind of in a tough situation. There's 6 minutes on the clock. It's certainly doable. But,
It's definitely doable.
yeah.
Game on.
Belladonna with a good spread, although I think they might have just lost their Dorito runner. Ref checking. No, she's clean.
She is clean.
She's D2 also.
Belladonna needs to go.
First player walking off for Destiny, though. Uh-oh. Is that a second play? Yeah, two players peeling off for Destiny. Wilkins is the first one to drop. So Belladonna's advantage. They need to push it, though. Clock is the thing they got to worry about. Yeah, Belladonna's going to be a little bit more aggressive here. They're up 3-5. We got number 33 Blanco walking
I'd like
off.
to see someone in the snake side. Like everyone's looking
Yeah.
Dorito side right now. There we go. I think Belladonna, they're like, okay.
A run through by Belladonna. Just going for that snake tower. I think she got her clean. Wow, nice move. Number 17. Well done.
Wow. And she didn't even go for that kill.
No, she just, so that
She
wasn't
went
her
straight from the
intent.
start box, yeah.
She just ghosted right through there. That's worthy of a replay, if I can force my booth into doing it. They hate me.
Replay.
They hate me.
Well, I mean, after that call, that
Yeah, that's true. I've got no goodwill stored up anymore. I blew that Dallas Vibe call. Now I'm demanding replays. I've been told that I'm supposed to scream, "I'm the talent," and throw things. That's how I get stuff done.
we want all blue M&Ms
Yes.
in the commentator booth.
Blue M&Ms. I need flat Sprite, so you guys are going to have to shake the cans and get all the bubbles out for me. I'm not getting my replay.
Nope.
I think I've blown all goodwill. I'm not even getting a ride back to the Airbnb.
10 seconds.
All right, so Femmes on the left, Vibe on the
Ooh,
right.
1 minute and 36 seconds left on this game clock.
Femmes need to be expeditious.
They're going to push it.
Like salt and pepper. They're going to push it.
Yep.
Into the snake quickly. Nice move. Is that Roxy again?
Yep.
First Vibe player pulled out. Lost their snake
Nice
insert.
goal to the sneak side tall temple.
So Roxy's teammate need to figure out a way to suppress that tempo over here on the snake side for Vibe if they want her to be able to move forward. Oh, she picks just the right time to crawl, does she? No, she picks just the wrong time to crawl.
60 seconds.
So the Vibe player in that tower looked away for a second. Roxy made the decision to go, I think not knowing it. And unfortunately,
Oh,
doesn't matter. Vibe player takes a walk also. 60 seconds, 50 seconds. We got D1, and we got Pardez in the snake wall 1 for Vibe. Good cross-up. Oh, no, Pardez is refilling it maybe just the wrong time. That allows a run-through. It's going to be a trade, so the Dorito's going to take a walk. We're down to 30 seconds. Pardez needs to hold it. She chooses to move forward. She gets a kill. Great counter move. Pardez is going to win this. Great hold. She doesn't even need to hit the buzzer. Matter of fact, don't hit the buzzer. No. Don't hit the buzzer. You may have a hit on you. Okay, well, she chooses to hit the buzzer. Right, so I say don't hit the buzzer. It's 3-2. You're
because
already...
you don't need the spread.
The score is not 0-0.
The score's
you
not 0-0 if my math is correct.
Let's double check. Give me a scratch pad. Yeah, a little risky there hitting the buzzer. You as a player, it's always possible you have a hit on you you don't know about. You're not trying to cheat. You just don't know it's there. And by hitting the buzzer, you're going to get a full ref check, and especially under 60 seconds, and it's a major, and it's going to be a reverse point. Yeah. So, but otherwise, she played fantastic.
Yes,
that
absolutely.
Game. She utterly saved that for Vibe. Wow, well done. Have you ever seen a player carried off on shoulders? I haven't seen that yet. That should be a thing. All right, Destiny Belladonna, 5 minutes on the clock. That's plenty of time. They're going to be an X ball now, so they're going to be going right back out as soon as this point's over. Think Belladonna has another amazing run through in them?
I feel like they're going to try it.
That would be amazing.
Game on.
Belladonna lost their Dorito off the break.
All right, 5 alive for Destiny. They have the luxury of sitting on their guns if they want and just locking stuff down. They don't have to push. Although secretly I still would prefer they do. Both for commentator reasons and just that's the paintball I prefer. Destiny player loses her life on the back line in that can. All right, so for Destiny we have home, we have the Dorito side tower, we have we're calling the juice box here on the inside near the snake. Movement by Belladonna's into the snake wall one. Nice sideways bump by Destiny into the snake. Four minutes. Blanco's sister in the snake for Destiny. Nice counter move. Oh. Belladonna's trying to take that wedge on the snake side and just runs into a gun. I like these jerseys, but they're a little bit hard to read the name on the Belladonna players.
Yeah.
They're a little bit too fancy of a script. And I'm not so good with the words. My brain don't work so good.
My brain don't work.
Destiny player walking off the back line. Leaves the Blanco sister kind of alone in the snake. No, I'm sorry, she does have backup.
She does have backup,
Yeah.
so the snake corner filled up.
Uh-oh. There's a towel, but there's also a flag. I think they're going to have enough bodies to fulfill it, and that will be on the Belladonna, so it's not going to affect them the next point. But nothing went right for Belladonna at that point in the sense of not only did they lose that point, they had to towel out of it, they lost... How many minutes were on the clock when we started that off? About 5?
Yeah, that was a long point.
Yeah, that was a long point to not get anything out of it, and they're going to go down by another point. Not what they needed. All right, so we're going to have a little bit of a break here, because we're in back-to-back situation. The teams, there's not going to be another game taking the field. Correct? Yep. Time's
Correct.
up.
We're in X ball now.
Oh, when you find out?
I am flying out Tuesday.
What?
Yes, I will be here for a little bit.
What are you going to do?
I do have some family that live here.
Oh, okay.
So, yep.
Talk to me about Gator World. I went there once, like 20 years ago.
When I was a kid, I went there once, and
it's such Americana. It doesn't make sense. It's not.
But it's one of those attractions that you have to see,
Yeah. So when I went,
at least once in your lifetime.
When I went, and this was a long time ago, it was really just. It seemed like they just bought some swampland with some pools, right? Let the Gators come in. They didn't even have to bring them in.
Come on in.
And then they just. I don't know. It's just a walkway, wooden walkways, kind of through, these pools and swamps, and occasionally a staff member comes out and chucks a chicken straight from the freezer into. I mean, it's crazy. All right, teams taking the field
so
again.
they're starting to take the field. Booth, Destiny, Belladonna.
Belladonna's back's against the wall.
5.
So they
Destiny to Belladonna.
Yeah, and they have no choice. Belladonna now is going to become very predictable because the scoreboard and the clock together.
You know what you have to do.
Yeah, it's going to force them into a certain play. So Destiny could really just do a good job putting guns up the middle and trying to stop any crazy run-throughs. Just grind the clock. 3 points. All right. I think we have seen Belladonna make some big runs up the middle right off the break, so it's not like they're unfamiliar with how to do that. Here we go.
Game on.
Belladonna's out into snake one. They don't push up in the middle as far as I thought they would. Here it comes. She's got a hopper hit. I think she's going to get a flag for Belladonna going up the middle. Yeah, there's a minor on the Belladonnas. There's a hopper hit. She legitimately didn't know about it. One of the ref's flags have got stuck on the guy wire.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You see this up here?
Oh.
Belladonna's have to hell out of that. What slim hope there was for Belladonna is really finishing now. So, one of the refs, yeeted his yellow flag into the air, and instead of coming back to earth, it's gotten stuck on one of the wires that crisscrosses the field, holding the pole together. By the way, you missed the Chicago drama. Across the field, you have the spectators' tent. It's a big white spectators' tent. One of the refs threw his flag so high, the wind caught it and pulled it out of the field.
Onto the tent?
And it took spectators and friendly onlookers about 10 minutes to rescue the flag. Oh, and then they tried
Protect all flags.
No, then it got worse because then they tried to throw the flag back over the net to the ref, and it got stuck on the very, very top of the wire. It was like amazing sequence. All right, so we got a lot of great games coming up. Paintball Fit versus Nasty, Scalp versus Blast Camp. Scalp has come in like a ball of fire out of nowhere. We're also going to see Heroines versus, we're not sure who they're going to play. It's dependent on this match. Yeah, and we're going to see Shut Up Trying versus Dynamic and Tiki's Totem versus New York Wrecking Crew. That's a result of some of the earlier games today. Right, so we're not quite sure who Cheetahs and the Heroines are going to play yet. I tell you what, Scalp is the team to watch. I'm not saying that they're going to win it all. I don't know. Good luck to them. But they kind of came in. I think they're a French team, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
And they are on fire this weekend. Nobody really wants to draw them as a matchup in the playoffs. So, and then Blast Camp is a hell of a team, so that's not going to be easy for Scalp. And obviously, Paintball Fit is Paintball Fit.
Yeah.
Thanks to everybody else for showing up. So, if there is a downfall to Paintball Fit right now, it's because they may not be, but they're in such a good position to win it for the year and move pro. There's a danger of their players relaxing a little bit too much. I'm not in that team. I don't know. They may not do that, but if I'm a coach, I need to keep repeating to them.
Make sure all gas, no brakes.
You better still be hungry.
And it looks like we have BB Paxton walking on the field. B and Mike Paxton's daughter.
Yep. She was very proud. We had B in the booth yesterday. She was really proud of her daughter as well. She should be. Boy, B was a nervous wreck commenting in the Destiny game. It was so hard on her.
I was actually surprised that she did.
Yeah, it was great to have her, though. All right, Belladonna, got to throw something against the wall here. 2.5 minutes, down by 4. Destiny doing a good job locking their guns up. Destiny loses their snake corner, though. First Belladonna player walking off from that Dorito side.
So Belladonna and Destiny, they played each other in prelims.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the outcome of that.
I believe Belladonna won.
Did they? Destiny players peeling off one by one, though. Belladonna's very likely going to win this point. Even so, at best, they're going to about have 1:45 on the clock, I'd say. And they're still going to be down 3 points.
So, they did.
Yeah. They did what they needed to do that game. The problem was
So now they need at least 3 more.
In under 2.
In under 2.
Yeah.
It is very doable.
It's doable.
It's
Absolutely.
doable.
But they put themselves in a tough position. So here's my argument for Destiny. Don't play defense right now.
Just play your game.
Yeah, play your game. Go out attack. Do whatever. First of all, Belladonnas probably aren't going to have a bunch of guns off the break trying to shoot your runners, right? Because Belladonna's going to
No, their guns are going to be high because they're running and gunning.
Yep.
To get if they're going center.
Yeah, they can't sit back.
Yeah.
So Destiny, you have a little less risk than normal getting your runners out there. You might as well go for it. And even if you lose, even if you take too many risks, you lose. It's fine. You're up 3 points right now with a couple minutes on the clock. You might as well. This year, I've seen some of the best semi-pro teams like Blast Camp and especially Paintball Fit. When they're in a similar situation, 6-3, I've seen them they do the flying kamikaze wedge up the middle. It's really disruptive to the other team that's trying to do a crazy comeback.
Yes.
to have the other team flowing through the middle alongside of you. It's just crazy. When I was reffing last year, we would for years we'd have a code words as refs that if we saw the score in the time situation, we'd have a food item. We'd say like cheeseburger. If you'd hear the refs calling cheeseburger up there in New England, it meant the refs knew something was coming, and we'd actually start rearranging where the refs stood on the field, expecting like crazy run-throughs. But if the teams were smart, they'd start watching. They'd start listening for why are the refs all screaming the same funky food, and then you knew something was up.
Oh, cheeseburger. Okay.
Yeah, cheeseburger, or it was Snickers for a little while, just whatever it is. Yeah. All right, you want a dark call? Shouldn't admit to.
Okay.
On a previous team I played on, I'm sure we're not the only ones that did it. We would, and I'm not going to name the team. We would call Danny me. There's a legendary cheater in the New England area. His first name was Danny. I'm not going to say his last name. So for our team, if a player needed to make a hit go away, this is a long time ago. I'm not approving this. I'm not proud of this. If you heard your teammate called Danny me, it was your responsibility to call the refs over to check you, to get the refs away from your teammate.
I like that.
Yeah. Now, that only worked.
I'm not going to say I would necessarily use it. Never.
Honestly, anymore, I really try hard not to ever cheat. It's just not fun to me anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm not that competitive anymore. But that we got away with that for maybe a couple events before the refs figured out that they'd hear, Danny me, and suddenly every player on the field except for that player that said Danny me is screaming for a ref check. It became obvious after a little while, so we didn't get away with it for too long, but it was pretty clever.
Danny me.
Yep. That's as far as I'm going to go naming names. Do you have any favorite cheating techniques you'd like to say on air?
Oh, I don't do that. Not at all. I don't.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to pretend to hit a button here, and we're off air, so no one's listening. So please go ahead
Just
and tell
like
me.
you were trying to get my plays in Chicago.
Yes.
So what bunker are you
Yeah,
playing?
where are you
Ellie?
headed to? What are you thinking?
Where are you headed to? Where are you going to be looking?
So that said, well, I don't know. I was going to say I think I've seen where you've been playing most of this event, but I won't say it if you think it's too much of a giveaway to the other team. I'll keep my mouth shut.
I mean, well, this event, like, you can easily look at the stream.
Yeah, it's easy.
I was playing the center a lot, so home center,
I think
and then I'd fill out whichever way.
I think I saw you close out a game going up the snake side, if I'm not mistaken. You had a really nice game. Am I mistaken?
Yeah, I did close out a game for
Yeah.
the snake. Got to go where you have to go.
Yeah, go with the flow. All right, Belladonna's retaking the field there in a dire situation.
30 seconds.
Here, you throw an adjective in there. I'm going to use the word dire. What's your adjective for the situation the Belladonnas find themselves in?
I actually like that word dire.
Okay, we're going to go
This
dire.
is a dire situation.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
It is doable. Come on, Belladonna.
Yeah, they
get
need
on
to
the box.
they need
What
to
are you
get to the
doing?
box. Go.
Okay.
You can't run out if you don't run in first.
Game on.
Belladonna's with a moderate spread. They do make a secondary move. I'm not seeing the sense of urgency. Refs are going to pull a minor on the Belladonna. When the ref takes a spill. Enthusiastic ref goes in with a minor. Takes a hard fall himself. This is not what the Belladonnas need. They're compressed over there into a pocket on the Druid side. They do have the tower over here, but yeah, the clock is their enemy. This feels dire. Belladonnas do make a bump from D1 to D2. We're now approaching a minute. This is something crazy needed to happen, and crazy's not happening.
No, and unfortunately they lost another Belladonna player.
Yeah, although they do manage to pull off. Is that a Blanco?
Yes.
Look, at this point, I can just say it's a Blanco, and there's like a 70% chance I'm right. To any situation. All right, time is just, hope is dwindling here for Belladonna. Oh, they do make a nice move up to the other team's D. They might, if she lived through that gunfight, they might be able to hit the buzzer and at least get something out of it.
So all Destiny has to do right now, just
Another Belladonna player.
hold the clock right now. 16 seconds.
I think it might be a one-on-one. And is that the Belladonna player taking a walk? It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah. The score is too far away from being 0-0.
Time finished. Game stopped.
There we go.
Great job. That was Haley Lavia that was in the snake can at the end.
Held it off.
Yeah, she held it off.
Well done.
She's very good at being one of the last players on the field.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Destiny and Dallas Vibe. You are both moving on. Destiny really ran away with that early, and then they locked it down. Dallas Vibe did a good job. I'm going to credit their great jerseys for winning that match. That's the kind of analyzing I'm going to give you. All right. Well, do you have anybody to thank before you head off?
Thank you for having me.
Oh, well, not me. I wasn't trying to force a thank you out of
Thank you for having me.
Good Lord.
Big shout out to WNXL.
Yeah.
I definitely like playing this league. Even the NXL. It's World Cup. It's been a great event.
You're supposed to say the word baby after that. It's World Cup, baby.
It's World Cup, baby.
No, the WNXL has turned into a great
Yes.
league and has drawn a lot of legitimate interest. It is great to see the way you guys are playing. All right.
All right.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so much. Good luck. Enjoy your game your time here until Tuesday. Go see Gator World again for me, and we'll see you very soon.
All right.
Thank
Take
you.
care.